Good day. Hello there, yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for my Venmo and my PayPal accounts. Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. And the four-digit ID code for verification is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can, and also please share with your friends and let fellow yogis know that classes are available. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are uploaded onto my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. So those three platforms are available for you anytime, so please practice at your own leisure. If you're thinking about coming to in-studio classes, again, go to my webpage, simhayoga.com, and instructions are on there on how to pre-register for class. There is a waiver that you need to download, an e-sign that you need to attach to your pre-registration. And the pre-registration also acts as contact tracing, so it is very important for you to do that every time you come in. Send the pre-registration and the waiver. Okay, today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of injury, special conditions, or limitations, be very mindful that if I'm working out of your range, please pull back a little bit or modify as you need. You can also skip any poses that are not appropriate for you, so you need to make some good decisions about what is right and what is not right for what's going on with you today. Okay, for those of you with tighter hips and tight lower back, you can always elevate sitting up on a block, a blanket, or a towel. And this elevation will help make the cross-legged seated position a lot easier. Okay, palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. As you ground evenly through your seat, let your shoulders broaden. And with the lips touching, start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose. And let your inhales even out with your exhale. Smoothing out the breath, drawing your senses inward. Ujjayi breath whenever you're ready. Slight restriction to the back of the throat and creating the ha sound as you inhale and exhale. 3 arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into your thumbs, lifting the heart toward the sky, setting your intention for your yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vashtan, Sarva Vashtan, Gato Piwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Pihendraha, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. elongating through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And take the chin back to center and pause. And then the opposite direction. And then back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine, coming off your blocks or your blanket, extending your legs forward, separating your feet. Turn your toes toward each other, and then roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in, take outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around. Back to center, cross your shins again, opposite shin on top. Take the arms up, extend, twist to the right on the exhale. Back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up again, other side. Back to center, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up. Soles of feet together, knees apart, and let's take some gentle butterflies. Encourage a little bit more openness into the hips. All right, step the feet forward, pivot to your heels, hands to support behind you. Again, it's windshield wiper your knees, side to side. All right, come back to center. Extend the left leg forward, sole of the right foot in the left leg. Left hand to the floor, right arm up, and let's forward fold, grabbing the inside of the foot. Lengthen your spine, come back to neutral positioning with your spine, and then draw forward a little bit more deeply. Perhaps grabbing the outside of the left foot with your left hand. Take it back up, twist to the right. Take it back to center. Right heel comes back behind you, legs are roughly 90 degrees. Left hand to the floor, right arm up, and let's take it forward again in the forward fold. Take it back up, counter twist to the right. And let's side bend. Lean the torso over your left leg, raise your right arm overhead, and extend. Now either keep the right arm extension like this, or if you can take the bind of the right hand to your left foot, go ahead and take it. Release, come back up, keep the legs as they are, twist to your left. Come back to center, bend your left knee. Now reposition your right leg as well. So you want to go 90, 90. You're going to square the torso over your left leg. So you're going to be very active in pressing to the outer left leg, right? Make sure you flex your left foot 90 degrees. Hands to support either side. Inhale, lengthen. Keep that neutral spine. And start to hinge at the hips, draw forward. As you draw forward, you're going to feel that extension through the outer leg, outer left hip. Stay there about halfway down and adjust to it. Move your right hand further forward for support. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. So you'll feel probably more intensity to the outer left hip. Then keep that lengthy spine. Angle your torso to the right a little bit. And then re-extend the right arm. Keep that neutral spine. Walk even further to the right. Right, so you're rotating, but at the same time, you're not curving the spine. You're looking for that's still kind of a pretty lengthy spine with a rotation. And start to walk it back up. Counter twist. Square back to center. Step the right foot down. The right heel comes forward a little bit. Pivot to the heel. Roll the right knee forward. Roll the right knee back. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back 2 more times. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back. Now stay rolling back and gently press your right thigh away from you for more openness. Into the hip, into the inner right thigh. Come back up, draw the right knee back down. This time, draw the right heel in, draw the left heel in. So it's like a letter S. Walk your hands over to the left again with your hands supporting. Inhale, lengthen. This time, exhale, twist and bow forward about halfway. Stopping at the halfway point, inhale again. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Maybe forehead touching down, looking for the sole of the right foot past your left hand behind you. Release, come back up, and again, counter twist to the right. Take it back to center. Draw the right knee in a little bit. Vajrasana. So you're putting the inner right calf, right, into the arch of the left foot. Right foot is pointed. Take the right hand, fingertips pointing to the right side, and insert that hand to the outer left leg. Walk your left hand back behind you. Draw the right shoulder back and down, and then draw the left shoulder back. Look past your right shoulder for the right knee, and then drop the right ear as well. So the left side of the neck gets really long. Vajrasana modified. Come back to center, release. Twist to the right. Back to center. Extend the left leg forward. Virasana. Right? So you're going to try to take the inner thighs as close together as possible. Left toes point straight up. Pointed right toe. You should be able to insert your right hand between your outer right hip and the inner right foot. Left hand for support. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, forward fold. And again, try to get into as much of a neutral spine as possible as you fold. And start to release. Carry your right foot forward and immediately flex your right foot. So pull the toes back so that you can neutralize your ankle and your knee. And then point the right toes. Flex, point, flex, point. Okay? All right. Second side. Right leg extended, so the left foot and right thigh. Right hand to your floor, left arm is up. Inhale, exhale, fold. Then, if you don't need your right hand on the floor for support, use your right hand to outside the right foot and go deeper. Release. Take it back up. Counter twist. Back to center. Carry your left leg back. Legs are roughly 90 degrees. Right hand to the floor, left arm up, and forward fold once again. Take it back up. Counter twist to your left. Stay twisting. Side bending over the right leg. Reach your left arm overhead. Either just reaching to the front of the room, or you can bind the hand to the foot. Take that. Release. Take it back up. Counter twist to the right. Square back to center. Bend your right knee. Now, once you bend your right knee, also adjust the back leg. So you want 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Sprain your right leg. Right? So you're going to really feel for the activity of the outer right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep the lengthened spine and hinge forward about 45 degrees. So you should start to feel the extension to the outer right hip, outer right leg. Keep that lengthiness. Let's go a little bit deeper. So you should feel a little bit more intensity. And now let's add on and extend the left arm further forward. Then start to move with that lengthy spine. Rotate to the right. And then let's go a little bit deeper to the right. And so try not to curve. Look for the extension the best you can as you rotate. Take it back to center. Counter twist to your left. Come back to center. Then step the left foot down, pivot to the heel. You might have to even step the left foot a little bit wider out, right? All right, so forward with your hands. Draw the left knee forward. Draw back. Draw forward. Draw back 5 times. Forward and back. Forward, back, forward, back. Stay opening and gently press your left thigh away, encouraging more openness into the inner left thigh, into the hip. And start to release and draw the left heel in a little bit closer. Draw the right heel in a little bit closer. So now you have a reverse letter S with your legs. Walk your hands over to the right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then also bow forward about halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper. Bow forward a little bit more. Look for the sole of the left foot past your right hand behind you. Release. Take it back up. Counter twist to your left. Back to center, right? Then you're going to take this left left calf, inner calf, to the arch of the right foot, Bharadvajasana. Then take your left foot to a pointing toe position. So you're just kind of like lining up your legs like this, right? Then left hand points to the left side, inserting the left hand to the outer right knee. You see? You're pointing left toes to left fingertips to left side and inserting the left hand into the outer right leg. Walk your right hand further back. So as you draw the left shoulder back and down, you're also drawing the right shoulder back. So you're feeling expansiveness through your chest and your collarbones. Then look past your left shoulder for the left knee, and then also drop the left ear. So the right side of the neck gets a nice stretch for Bharadvajasana, modified. Start to release, and then let's twist to your left again. Square back to center. Extend the right leg forward, and then draw the left knee in a little bit. So this is your half virasana. So take your inner thighs as close as possible. And then remember that the left foot is a little bit wider than your hip, so you should be able to insert your hand between the outer left hip and the inner left heel. Right hand to the floor, left arm is up, inhale, exhale, best of your abilities. Keep the length of your spine, so that neutral spine hinging at the hips to take it forward. Release, carry your left foot forward and flex, point, flex, point. That's how you neutralize the ankle underneath, flex, point. Release, let's take both legs forward. Let's separate your feet a little bit. Not quite mat switch, but about a foot apart. Raise your arms up high, lean forward, grab the inside of the heels or inside the legs. Re-lengthen. Exhale, draw forward. Take it back up. Bend your knees. Swing the legs back behind you. Down dog. All right. Take it back to stillness. Inhale. Raise your right leg up. Draw the right knee in towards the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Right knee outside the right arm to touch. Kick back up, knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Raise your arms up high, high lunge. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Lift up, gaze up. Come back to neutral. Tip forward for warrior 3. Stand up on the right leg, ankles to knee. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Make sure you flex your left foot. Then bend your right knee, draw the seat back, lean the torso forward to a diagonal. You may remain here. For those of you with more flexibility, maybe wrap your arms around your shin and go a little bit deeper. Start to release. Make your way back up and through your warrior 3. Step it back to warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Right hand inside the foot. Left arm up. You can modify by kicking the arm to the top of the leg, elevating the torso a little higher. Might make it a little bit easier for you. Extended side angle. Left palm to face down and reach forward. Half bind. Left arm up and behind you. All right, and you can stay here, the half bind, or take the full bind. Thread the right arm underneath, lift, lean back, and stack. Release your minds wherever you are. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Take it up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Left knee outside the left arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Low lunge. Raise your arms up high. High lunge. Wrap the hands back behind you. Other thumb on top. And take it into a back bend. Come back to vertical, tip it forward, warrior 3. Warrior 3 into ankles to knee, right ankle on top of the left knee, make sure you flex your right foot. Bend your left knee, draw the seat back, crown of the head forward. You may remain here, or for those of you who want to wrap your arms around your shin and go a little bit deeper. Start to release, make your way up, and then through your warrior 3, step it back to warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2, reverse warrior, side angle, left hand inside the foot, right arm up. You can modify, elbow to the knee, right arm up, your choice, whatever makes better sense for you so that you can hold the pose with a balance between effort and ease, right? You want to feel something, but you also don't want to struggle, right? Right palm to face down, reach forward, extend. Right? So everything we do should feel joyful, right? And energetic, right? Vibrant, right? So try not to struggle too much. Find that balance. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Now, you can stay in the half bind and just draw the right shoulder back. Or if you have the full bind, thread the left arm underneath, lift up, lean back, and stack. Release. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Arms up, high lunge. Left hand, catch your right wrist, extend, side bend left. Take it back to center, switch hands, extend, side bend right. Back to center, arms up, eagle arms. Wrap the right arm underneath the left. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Come back to neutral, tip it forward. Warrior three. Stay in warrior three. Or bow it forward for toppling tree. And everyone take it up for eagle. Wrapping the left leg over. Bend your right knee, drop the seat. Either stay higher up or round it forward, your choice. Stay balancing here or twisting to the left for Kundiyasana 1. You can keep your legs crossed. You can extend the legs. All right, making your way back up. Keep your eagle arms through warrior three. Step it back into warrior one with eagle arms, ecstatic warrior. Lift up, gaze up. Bow forward. Devotional. Now you can hover higher up. You can touch your fingertips down. You can take the forearms down. Release your hands, Skandasana. Draw the feet toward the heels. So, you can stay here, hands together in prayer. Let's start here. You can wrap your arms for the bind. Now, if you're not able to keep the left heel down and you're balancing on your left tiptoes, and you're like this, keep your hands supporting, right? Because this tiptoe position is a little bit shaky for many of us, right? So it's rather hard to balance. So if that's the case, right? If it's not possible for you to balance here, and you have to keep your fingertips on the floor, then let's be stable and safe and use your hands for support. All right, let's break. Let's sit all the way down and take a full Skandasana. Take the right hand, grab the left ankle. Side bend over the right leg and extend the left arm overhead. You can just reach forward or you can bind the left hand to the right foot. Start to make your way back up. And let's twist to the left. Square back center. Counter twist to the right. Square back center, lift. Step the right foot down. Airplane. Hands to the floor. Stepping on the right foot. Super soldier. Binding the right hand to left foot in the shape of a standing split. And if you can check into your balance and take it without the left hand supporting. All right, let's break. Step the left foot all the way back. come up. Warrior two, lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Your right hand can go to top of the shin or directly to the floor, left arm up. Extend it, left palm to face down and extending forward. Half bind it, left arm up and behind you. Now you may stay here in the half bind. Those of you working with the full bind in your triangle, bend your right knee, come back to a side angle with the bind first. And once you have the bind, you can work to lengthen out the front leg best you can. All right, let's break. Everyone come up for reverse triangle. And the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot, stepping back plank, inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Low lunge. Arms up high. High lunge. Right hand to catch your left wrist. Extend up and side bend right. Back to center. Switch hands. Extend. Side bend left. Back to center. Eagle arms. Wrap the left arm underneath your right. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Come back to neutral. Warrior three. If you're going further, toppling tree. Stand back up on the left leg for eagle. Wrap the right leg over, bend your left knee, let the seat drop. Stay higher up, or round it forward as you like. Stay here balancing or releasing your arms to take Kundiyasana 1 to the right. You can keep your legs crossed, or you can expand the legs. And begin to make your way back up. Keep your eagle arms, and then through warrior three, step it back to warrior one, and then lift the elbows up, gaze up for ecstatic warrior with eagle arms. And then bow forward. Devotional. You can hover in space. If you have more range, you can touch your fingertips down, or it could be your forearms. Releasing your arms, Skandasana squat. All right, so you're going to try to keep the right heel down if you can. If you cannot, so again, for rather important to keep safety, if you're shaky in the tiptoe balance, right, then keep your hands supporting on the floor. Right? If your tiptoe is pretty steady and you want to try for the balance in prayer, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, hands together in prayer. You can also wrap the arm, right arm around the right shin for the bind. All right, let's begin to break and sit down for the full Skandasana. All right, left hand to grab the right ankle. That is your anchor. Side bending over the left leg. If you can reach your left elbow down to the floor and pressing the tricep to the inner left leg, that's nice resistance to help you stabilize. And then reach your right arm overhead or binding hand to foot. Release. Come back up. And let's twist to the right. Come back to center. Counter twist to the left. Back to center. Lift back up. Airplane. Step the left foot back down into a lunge and dig the left shoulder underneath and the arms out to either side. Super soldier. Let the hands come down to the floor for support. Then start to step on the left foot. Take the left hand to grab the right foot and then fold forward. Keep reaching your right knee up and stacking up the hips. Keep working on that standing split shape. Super soldier. And if we can manage super soldier without the right hand supporting, see if you can raise your right arm up alongside the hips, maybe behind you. All right, let's break. When you're ready, step the right foot all the way back, circle it up, reverse warrior, stretch out your left side, lengthen out the left leg, triangle, left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm reaching up. Extend it, right palm facing down and reaching forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. All right, so you're welcome to stay here in the half bound triangle, or if you're working for the full bind, bend your left knee and come back through the bound side angle in order to lengthen out the left leg for bound triangle. Do the best you can. Begin to release. Come up, reverse triangle, and then bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Bend the knees, inhale one breath, exhale, walk or jump your feet forward between your hands. Feet together, knees together. Take it up chair, stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee. Let's take hand to knee or hand to big toe and extend. Left arm out. Then open out the leg to the side and connect with your balance here. Those of you with a little bit more flexibility, it could be hand to heel. Stay on the left leg for tree. Soles the right foot in the left leg. Hands together in prayer and then arms up and out. All right, stay here in basic tree. Keep the gaze at 6 points. Or take any additional variations you like. All right, so some of the more basic ones are wrapping hands back behind you for the heart opener. Side bending to the right. I think I'm going to take a twisted crow today. I'm going to take the one-legged crow and then open up the hips and bend the left knee. Alrighty. Start to finish up your variation. Make your way back up to tree, arms up, right knee forward. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Regular crow. Walk back, jump back. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left leg up, crescent moon, step the left foot forward, right knee comes down. For those of you who need extra padding to your right knee, you can take your blankets or your towels, or you can double fold your mat, right side towards center, and that would double up your mat. All right, once you set your base, and you have a nice, strong back bend, and you're ready. Take the arms up for your Venus Mudra. Right? You are welcome to take any additional variations you like. Right? Side bending if you want. Right? So these are the basic poses I offer every time. Right? All your mermaids. I'm going to take an assisted, what do I call this? Like Kundiyasana 2. All right, so it's just reaching left leg out. All right, so if you want, maybe press into your hands and just lift the right knee. All right, so you're suspending. All right, so be creative, especially if you have a little bit of experience, right? And if you can make something happen, right? So that's the beauty of vinyasa. If you can keep safety, pretty good, alignment, that you're not just wonky creating a shape that doesn't make sense, right? If you can just challenge your balance, challenge your strength, challenge your flexibility in a shape that's kind of interesting, that may or may not already exist, right? It could be kind of fun to just kind of create some shapes, right? As long as you stay safe and with a good amount of alignment, right? So it's not going to be perfect alignment because we're just kind of taking shapes, right? But just be careful not to overdo anything. All right, let's start to break. Hands to the side of the left foot, tuck the back toes, and let's take the pyramid. All right, so there's a nice neutralization for your legs, coming from back bend into a forward bend. All right, so we all need hamstring flexibility. We all need hip opening. And also, I prefer to take lengtheners. So I like to lift the torso and reach through the crown of the head forward and the tail back to get a lengthened spine. Right? So that's my preferred way of doing this pyramid, right? Oftentimes, most people do the forward fold, right? So for me, yes, it's great to do the forward fold. I get more intensity into the hamstrings, but I also round my back a little bit, right? Which, if I'm going to choose for myself, I prefer everything lengthening. Right? So that's my own preference. All right, bend the front knee, ground the palms. Kick the left leg up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Pigeon, re-extend the left leg, draw the left knee in, and land that shin to the floor. Inch your right knee further back. Make sure left knee, left thigh angles out to the side, 30 to 45 degrees, thereby creating a triangle that you're actually balancing on. Inch your right knee further back to lower your feet. Make sure you're feeling for levelness in your pelvis, lengthness in your spine. And once you measure all that out, you should feel pretty level, pretty even and balanced. Then you can walk your hands forward. Right? Stay on your forearms, make pillows with hands around your forehead. All of those are good options, whatever works well for you. Right? And well could be multiple things, so you can choose what feels good for you today. What's your preference for today? One pose over another, one shape over another. Right? That's the great thing about yoga poses. There are many choices you can make, right, based on your condition from one day to the next. Right? But you do want to try to reflect the same on both sides. You want symmetry the best you can. Right? So I often tell people, if you have an injury and you modify one side, then I prefer if you modify both sides, right? right? Consider if you do a pose fully on one side and you modify the other, what are you doing? You're creating asymmetry, right? You're going full on one side and you're modifying the other, right? In the long run, that does not help you. It just makes things more and more uneven, right? So you're going to modify it, do it to both sides. All right, let's begin to break. Walk it back in, tuck the back toes, and press it back to your down dog. Walk it out, side to side. Take lots of movement, right? Whichever is your favorite way of neutralizing and moving, take it. All right. When you're ready, bend the knees, inhale one breath, exhale, walk or jump your feet forward between your hands. Feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Hand to knee or hand to big toe, extend. Right arm out and open. Right? You can stay here. You can take hand to big toe or hand to knee, right? Those are good options. Or if you have a little bit more flexibility, you want to work with hand to heel, take that. All right, and let's bend your left knee for tree. Arms up and out. So in tree, you want your foot either above or below the knee joint. If above the knee joint, right, it's too tight for your hip and you lose your balance. It's really a struggle. And go below the knee joint. You want to be able to find a firm, steady balance here. Once you have your tree pose, whatever you're taking, then start to work on your variations, whatever that might be. So I ended up taking one like twisted crow, right? So it's hands to the floor, about a foot and a half in front of you. Then this time it's the left knee to left arm. Shoot the right leg back through that one like a crow. Stack the hips, bend your right knee into a sideways scorpion. All right, begin to finish up. Raise the arms up, draw the left knee forward, step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Take regular crow, right? If you took a regular crow and you're pretty strong in it and you want to transition to a headstand, go ahead and take the tripod. You have another 2 or 3 breaths. All right, when you are ready, walk or jump back, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Right heel up, step the right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. Right, so find your foundation, lunging of the hips forward, leaning the upper torso back. Once you're nice and steady, Venus Mudra. Right, once you have a few breaths in, if you took additional variations, repeat it. Right, so you can just heart opener, side bend one way, side bend the other, and then mermaids. Right, so for me, I ended up taking like a modified or half variation of the Kundiyasana 2. So I kept the left knee down, set up the arms to take Kundiyasana 2 shape here, right? Of course, if you're just beginning your Kundiyasana 2, stay here. This is good enough to build your arm strength and the shape of the pose, right? If you want to extend the left leg back, tip forward and take that, you can take the regular Kundiyasana 2. I ended up taking the modified position and then picking up that supporting left knee, right? Kind of as for fun, right? So without extending the leg back, it's actually easier to balance here. The reason being, your right leg extending out to the side creates a platform, right? That extension tightens up the body and holds weight. So then when you pick up the left knee that is bent, your center of gravity is closer toward the center. When you extend the left leg out and reach it back in space, that's going to be harder, right? Even though your legs are going to be extended, because your left leg is shooting back, it's going to make the weight a little bit more heavy, right? So this modified position might be easier for you to take the balance, right? Just beginning to work on the balance versus extending the left leg back is a lot harder. Okay, let's break. Let's come back to your crescent moon, and then let's go into your pyramid. All right, so you're looking for the lengthiness of the right leg the best you can, and nicely supporting with your hands. Your hands can come to the floor to a block. Right, and if you prefer to lean forward and bow forward, get more into the hamstring stretch, take it. If you prefer to lengthen instead everything, you can take that. Give you a few more breaths here. All right, pigeon. Bend the front knee, ground the palms, kick the right leg up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. So this is a nice way to just give you one breath of restoration. Re-extend. Draw the right knee in, land that shin to the floor. So you're on a pointed toe position, top of the right shin. Right thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back to lower the hips. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. You want to be pretty level in the pelvis and pretty vertical in your spine. You should be feeling pretty balanced here without your hands, right? If you set that right. Then again, you can come forward with your forearms. You can make pillows for hands and rest your forehead. Go ahead and find your pose of choice. You have a couple of minutes here and a good number of breaths. Right? And for those of you who are familiar with my practice and started taking variations, even without my instructions, fantastic. Keep going. Make sure you do the same thing on this side. Right? For those of you who stayed in pigeon with me, right? Just sink into the pose. Let breath and gravity help you get heavier in the hips and sink downwards, right? And that's how you get a little bit more depth in the pose without doing too much work. It's about letting go here. Just keep the breath rhythmic and even. Inhales even out with the exhales. Two more breaths. Alrighty. Let's begin to make your way back. So allow the hands to help you support. Lift the elbows, walk your hands back in. Tuck the back toes under and press it back to your down dog. And again, pedal out however you like. Bring whatever movement that helps you to neutralize that right leg. Bring circulation back to that right leg. All right, once you're feeling pretty good, walk your feet forward toward your hands and take the seat down. Extend the legs forward. Let's recline. Hands to either side, using your hands for support, sliding the hands out, assisting the torso to come down. Keep the left arm out, recline twisting. Left knee comes in and twist to the right. Take back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the other direction. Take it back to center. Hug both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Let the feet separate, toes turned out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up. And let it all go. Shavasana, final relaxation. All right, start to draw your breath back in. Start to move the fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. When you're ready, roll over to the right and come up to a comfortable cross-legged. Reconnecting to your seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep. Let the neck be free. Inhale for O. Om. Hands together in prayer. Bowing forward, feeling in practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. And the 4-digit ID code, if you're prompted for it, is 8096. Costs $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please let your friends know, and let those of your friends who are looking for yoga practice to please join us. Your word of mouth is greatly appreciated. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are then uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. So visit any of those 3 platforms for your practice, right? They're available for you 24/7 at your time. So thank you for your time again. Please be well. Take care. I will see you soon.